Welcome everybody on the GF podcast, where we will talking about everything in fucking sport. I'm Mr. Phil. Today I'm with my man Joe. So Joe, what happened in football last week?
So last week we had two major events. The first one was the Grey Cup, opposing in the red corner the Montreal Alouettes in the blue corner the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So Phil, I heard it was more than just a football game. What was it exactly?
Yeah, like you said, it was more than a football game. It was a rivalry between the French and the English people. Everyone was thinking that Montreal wasn't gonna win this game.
But they did, even though everyone thought the Blue Bombers were gonna win. So they were considered the underdogs of the 2023 Grey Cup.
Yeah, but honestly, Joe, Montreal was considered the underdogs for the whole season.
Yeah, exactly. And like Marc-Antoine Dequoy said, everyone was against them. No one thought they were gonna win. Everything was in English.
My bad.
Alright, so like I said, everything was in English. Just if you were looking at the TV, it was Winnipeg against Toronto and not Winnipeg against Montreal, because they didn't acknowledge the French people. So that's why it was more than just a football game. It was a lot of rivalry. So Phil, what did you thought about the Marc-Antoine Dequoy speeches?
For real, I find it so nice. Just want to defend the French population, the French people. Just want to keep our language and to prove themselves and to hold Canada that we have our place in this country and that our language is here to stay.
Yeah, like maybe there's a bunch of English people in Quebec, but we are a French province and we for sure want to stay like this.
But Joe, it's only the first win of the week. Later in the week, another French football team win against an English team.
Oh really? There was another victory? What was it?
It was the Vanier Cup, who opposed the Carabin of the University of Montreal against the T-Bird of the University of British Columbia. And for a second time in the week, the French got the win.
Damn, so that's pretty good news for us. But honestly, what was your favorite play of the game? For myself, I would say the last play of the Grey Cup was literally amazing. At just 11 seconds, Phil Pott catches an incredible throw from Fajardo that conclude for a 6-pointers.
Yeah, I remember! I come back for the hockey, I open the TV and I see Tarzan! Montreal won the Grey Cup! Woo!
Wow, what an amazing offensive game. But what about the Carabin's game?
Yeah, that was a magical game for the Montreal defense, who just stopped the T-Birds with only 9 points. Leads Montreal to the victory in a tight game of only 7 points in between the two Canadian teams.
And finally, what's better than eating a poutine in the bowl of the Grey Cup to celebrate, just like Marc-Antoine Dequoy did, him and his team. So that concludes everything in this podcast for this episode.
Like and subscribe, mother!